good. All right. So next, finally, we have S&P 500. We closed at an all-time high. See, Thursday we end up closing. What happened on Thursday? I'm trying to think. I know some data came out. I know the data was good. Otherwise, the market would have dropped out here when it came out. Um, Let's see. Anyways, so the market closed at all-time high. We went back down to this area right here, seeing how. Well, actually, oh shit, my bad for you guys. My bad, taking all that crap out. So let me mark down whatever you gotta pay attention to now. It's gonna be right there, marking down the 3 monthly because we just closed the 3 monthly. Was very important. Again, just like what was it, Bitcoin? Just like Bitcoin had a hard time breaking. Yeah, with Bitcoin, right? Let me check. Yeah, right here. So Bitcoin, notice how Bitcoin and the S&P 500 had the same problem, the same breakout problem. Notice how every exactly 6 months or nine, for 9 months it couldn't pass that area and finally broke it. Same shit with the S&P, couldn't pass certain price and finally broke it, and they look identical. There's a 3 candle box where they had a hard time breaking for that price. So, see where we are. Your warning sign will be your mayday. We're going down. Will be this area. But then since we blast off a mayday, we do need to normally a typical retracement on down. So I wouldn't worry unless we broke this. But the market is gonna panic you and tell you we're retracing on down because so and so and so and so, and then you should see a V shape or whatnot, or just struggle in this region again. If we do go back down to that region again, monthly wise, what we want to stay above is this area right here. So this is where we want to hold. The Mayday area is down here, so this is where you want to hold 50% of that. I'm going to test this area right here, maybe wick on down, but hold this and then slowly but surely going up again. Or maintain this and just maintain the 50% and just, whatnot. Well, weekly wise, again, entry indicators tell me, hey, this is your entry, these are your targets. We got, again, since Bitcoin, Ethereum are showing me that the market is happy, especially towards the end of the week, that tell me the market is happy. And let's go fast forward because pretty much there's no 50 Fibonacci above it. They'll be muted. If you notice, we have this one right here, I believe. No, we already passed it. So no more 50 Fibonacci's underneath it until you get to the 1 hour candles, I think. So right here, if we do come down, I'll put my boxes again. I know it's a mess, forgive me you guys. But there's where we close the 3 monthly. So if we do have some sort of bad surprise or whatnot this week, especially like Wednesday, this will be your holding area. Depending how if we do drop, we gotta maintain inside this green area and above that 3 monthly. So even if we close, let's say Wednesday down here, we also got data on Thursday. So that data on Thursday could push us up, close here on Thursday, and then depending what gets said on Monday is gonna affect the you got tariff deal, and you got Powell talking that day. So either one of them's gonna save us, or they're both gonna be bad, or they're both gonna be good. Either way, this is gonna play out to where Trump isn't gonna let his market go down. So even if turns aren't going good, he's gonna push it and say, even though he said he wasn't, he's gonna push it in some sort of way where the market isn't gonna be scared. and it all depends on Powell. Powell, if you notice on his talks, whatever you want to call it, updates, he's been saying the same thing. I'm gonna hold up, but because everything looks good, this is not, especially with this data, especially the market react the way it reacted. I think he's still gonna say the same shit, but we are getting to a point where he is gonna have to make some moves. So maybe if he hints that he will do this shit in September, maybe the market is gonna love that shit. It's gonna blow up. On top of that, especially if we have good 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 news on Wednesday with tariffs, then the market's gonna blow up even more. Or if, depending who goes first, maybe the first one's gonna be bad, the second one's gonna be like psych and it's gonna recover, or the first one's gonna be good and the second one's gonna be bad. And then Thursday is really gonna be the one everybody's looking forward to see where it's gonna tip that, the last move of the week, really, because Friday we don't have no data or whatnot. And then after that, after everything's done and the Fed talk and Thursday's done, everybody's gonna be looking forward for Tuesday, because that's when banks are gonna release their earnings. So if we end up closing this week in a beautiful fucking prices, and by beautiful I mean from right here to right here, the market's gonna fucking rally up and be happy. But if they're scared that the reports from banks are gonna be bad, and we are up here, we may come down and just struggle in this region. But if we stay down here on a Wednesday or I mean on a Friday, I mean on a Wednesday or Thursday, then depending if we have data on Monday and then how banks reports come down, we're gonna just see a wick on a higher time frame, and the market's gonna start dropping. And if we do drop, I see it just dropping somewhere in this region, and then slowly going on up as we get with earnings from Nvidia. The week after that, we're gonna get Nvidia, all the big ones, and we should then recover after that. That's what I see the market doing. But again, we wait till 3 p.m. depending where it opens. It's gonna show us. But since crypto is reacting happy, I see it opening same price or just a little bit above. That should be, you guys. I'll update later on.